Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome to part 17 of my Queek campaign. We are going to start doing some rituals, I know. Very exciting. Should have done it ages ago. In fact, we've still got the ritual of gnawing and the ritual of decay to do, and we're currently coming up on the ritual of gestation. Delicious gestation. Excellent. So we took Tor Elessar. Our amphibious D-Day assault worked very, very well. I've decided to take them because even if it's going to cause, I mean, we don't. It's uninhabitable climate, which means we get reduction in public order, additional construction costs, less casualty replenishment, less growth, more construction time, and more recruitment duration, and less income overall. But these cities are elven colonies, which means each one at max rank generates 300 income. 22 growth, plus 2 income from ports, all regions, and income from ports plus 50%. So it's actually well worth it. And there's no wonder Tor Elessar is such a pain in the arse. They must have had money coming out of every orifice that an elf has, which I think is 2. I think that's how many elves have. So indeed. So yeah, so I've decided to take control of that. Public order is going to be a little bit of a problem. Building is going to take ages. But on the other hand, I think it's probably going to be well worth the effort. So we're going to do that. A rat. What are we going to do with you? Why don't we send you to go and hang out with the dwarves? Maybe. Can you come over here? There we go. Yeah, that way. Off you go. We're going to go and party with the dwarves. Ahoy hoy indeed. And otherwise I think we're all good. I must have forgot to use meching gear. Yep. Okay, so once we've secured Tor Elessar, I will head Queek back over and we will begin the ritual. Okie dokie. Right, let's have a look. How's public order doing? +1. That's not great, but it's not awful. And we do have constructions coming along. Let's. Yeah, Scar. Why don't you go and grab the fell cargo? There we go. A lost convoy. This wreck was once part of a convoy brought low by the angry sea god Stromvels. The precious goods in the hold were lost with the ship, much to the chagrin of their investors and factors back at the home ports. But their loss is your opportunity. Your crew make ready to take on salvage. That's going to give us 5,000 gold. So that's quite nice. We are losing order now because Scar's left. But even if they revolt, I don't. We've got 3 turns there, 1 turn. So that's going to bring in another 8. Public order. It's going to take a little while to get that under control, I think. However, in the meantime, we do need more food. So let's do some raiding in the Wood Elf territory. And it looks like Nurglos has got a skill point. Let's pop that in precise. Make him a little bit more beefy in combat. You don't actually have any items. What about have some gambler's armor? Have... what about gold sigil sword? Sure. Have one of those. Have some Skalm as well. That'll keep you healthy, and an opal amulet. How about that? Clan Skyrise Saboteur, and maybe a scavenger. And a pet wolf rat, because we've got loads of those pet wolf rats, so you may as well have one of them. What about Caracas? Again, you don't have anything. Have some gambler's armor. Have a sword of strife. Have the opal amulet. And what about a fireball? Quite like a fireball. You've got you have a forbidden rod. On the Wait. Do. Method stop. Okay, so Warlock Engineers have magic, but they don't have an arcane item slot. Okay. What about Remember? What have you got? You got the Trickster's Shard. You know what? You probably prefer the Forbidden Rod. Because you're more of a caster, aren't you? Okay, that'll be fine. Let's go with that. Romute hasn't moved. No, I know he hasn't. Hero has not moved. Sin Surge. Let's... Land of Assassins. Oh, well, you're in the perfect place. You're basically in your homeland, Sin Surge. Okay, right. Good. This is all fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. And end turn. Captain Meckengear, you're heading for that thingy over there. What is it? We just don't know. Have I got lots of people moving around without my knowing? Oh yes, you're moving. Yeah, you're moving as well. I really need to, did I not speed that? I'm sure I sped that up. Clan Moors. I didn't. Fast. There we go. Lothran has started the next ritual, and Scar has got sea legs. Probably hates that. Right, we need to protect Queek home, don't we? So let's...
Leave boat thing.
Yep, leave boat thing. You're off. There you go. You're fine. You're back on dry land. Great, so we've completed the Taskmaster's platform. Ideally we'd get the next upgrade of that, but I think it's going to take a while for us to get the growth we need. 5 turns by the looks of it. That's going to give us... Okay, that's good. That's going to give us more public order. We've got the Nest Port, home to the Bell Fleets, the Lord of Decay's great navies. These are hidden places, giving the Sea Clans advantage over the others. Okay. It's going to take 2 more turns. It's going to give us another 2 public order. Provincial instability is going down. So characters is giving us currently 11 public order, which means if we leave, they're definitely going to rebel. Well, in that case, let's do some raiding. I mean, it's going to give us some food, which is going to help with the... I mean, currently we get -2 public order anyway. So ideally, if we can bring it out, because we're currently getting 6 food, we'll get 9 food. That's probably... yeah. Okay, defences here aren't that potent. We could maybe raid it. But to be honest, we don't really get a huge amount of food from raiding stuff, so let's go with Blessed with Filth. So we'll just carry on raiding, I think. Scar, you're going to head over there. Yeah, as soon as we can get Tor Elessar relatively happy. Imminent rebellion. Yes, I know, I'm causing it. Oh yes, Meckengear. Captain Meckengear. Full speed ahead, if you will. We've got a warp forward blade, and a more income. That's very nice. Warpstone powder mixed with steel during the forging process creates a weapon of wicked cutting prowess. Plus 20 armor piercing and magic attacks. We're going to head up here next. Indeed. Indeed, Meckengear, you... oh, what a pirate he is. A rat. You are definitely a rat. You're going to go over there. And Sin Surge, where are you? You're over there. I'll send you along the coast. Kofa. Remnants of a battle. Oh yes. Little ship. That's a little island. Is that a causeway there, or is it just a It's just a reef. Okay, so we can't actually walk along there. So if we want to attack the undead, we'll have to hit this region along here, which I think is Karsabar, Baghar, Antok, and Plain of Tusks. Yeah, so it's this block here. That's actually fairly useful because, I mean, it's all blocked together. So if we capture these 3 settlements, that'll be a... Oh, they got a vampire. Okay, so they've got quite a big army there, actually. Lots of Graveguard, but that should be no problem for our Storm Vermin.
Stink of command.
Skull. What weapon have you got? You've got Blade of Corruption. Enables magic attacks, enables poison attacks. What about... What's your armor piercing? Is that... I mean, plus 20. Is that good? More armor piercing? I guess it is. And I mean, you won't get the poison attacks though. So that's not as... Poison attacks are quite powerful, so maybe I'll hold off. But what about... you don't get poison attacks, do you? So what? I mean, you got the Sword of Strife. What about a Warp Forged Blade? Actually, what weapon do you have? You got the gold. Yes. How about a Warp Forged Blade? That's more armor piercing damage. Yes, that's probably going to come in useful for you. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, the Sea of Dread is going to rebel, but that's exactly. I mean, if anything, that's just going to give us more. That's going to give us more food. Yeah, I mean, people were saying on Reddit that it's a good idea to raid your own territory for food, destroy the army. That gives you more food. But that seemed a bit... I don't know. That seems a bit... That's sort of... I understand the reasoning behind it, and it's not a bad strategy. It just feels like, is that really what they meant you to do? Because it seems quite sort of finicky just to get more... food. Opposing ritual is completed. Okay, well that's... Yeah, they're well on their way to the last ritual. That's less than ideal. And let's go and destroy Tor Elessar. Again. Yes, so we're going to get food for that. Only 4, but that's fine. We're going to get another 2. So that's going to work out quite well. And... actually, we're now going up quite nice. That public order's pretty good. That's probably because we've got military crackdown is +8. But we could do another load of raiding. That would make it rebel next turn. Scar, you're going to come over here. You're going to look after Queek Home and Queek Port, which I think are the 2. Queek Home, Torsapinda and Teosqueaker. Okay, so you defend Queek Home. Queek is going to defend Teosqueaker and Torsapinda. Once he's finished some light raiding. Boilrin, you're going to go Root Marcher. Alright, why don't you join Boilrin? In you go. That's going to be fine. Sin Surge, you can continue your little journey over there. We'll bring you back. And Mechingir.
Don't disappoint me.
I'm not going to Mechingir. You're going to treasure hunting. You love treasure hunting, don't you? Look at you. You're 100%. You're 10 out of 10 loyalty. You love your treasure hunting. You get all excited. Right, statues of the gods could do with being upgraded. We've got a lot of cash actually. So what can we upgrade? We can upgrade to that. We can upgrade that. That's going to bring in more food. Shifting Mangrove. Let's upgrade to the Undercity. Let's get more public order. Let's get... Is it worth building defences here? I don't really think it is. Get the scrap heap maybe? And over here, I mean, maybe get so we can get Hell Pit Abomination. Public order is not an issue, so we won't bother about that. Red Rivers. Okay. Here we're going to build the clan armory. We're going to upgrade to the scrap heap, and we're going to build a wall. And over here, let's public orders fairly good, but let's beef it up anyway. And here we're going to build rubbish pit? Sure. Gonna build a rubbish pit. That'll be fine. All the buildings here, that's okay. We're gonna get rebellion next turn, but that's because we're doing it ourselves. Imminent rebellion, I know. Lord's not moved. Which one? Remamute? Yes, I know. That's fine. Good. Hopefully our food situation should get back to normal. So the last defenders are still holding out against the undead. That is pretty impressive. Are you laying siege? Oh, you little devils. That's fine. Because now you're dead. Yep, you're all dead, and you're going to give me some food. Only 3, but you need another 2. So you get another 5 food from doing that. Oh, you've run away again. So we're going to wipe you out. So there we go. That's fine. We're going to get a little more food. That's pretty good. We've got a pet wolf rat, a fencer's blade, a banner of eternal fire, and a skill point for Metastorm. So let's go with a sapper. Yeah, so our unit's going to be a little bit quicker. 48 speed. That's actually not bad. That's pretty swift actually. It's going to let them flank a lot quicker. What's this? Is that a vampire rebellion? Have you rebelled? You have. I guess the raiding is really not helping you, is it? That's quite entertaining for me. Okay, meching gear. You're going to grab that curse tile, 5,000 cash, very nice. And now we're going to grab the remnants of battle over here. Looks like the blimey, the colonies are doing pretty well for themselves, aren't they? So is, oh mind you, Skrulk not doing as well as he used to be, because it looks like Hexotl have hit back. They've got some cities in the centre here. And the Lawmasters are doing pretty well for themselves as well. It's not going very well for the Skaven. Could be better. We've got Boyle Rin here. He's raiding. That's fine. Revenue is raiding. That's fine. End turn. And we've probably got some assassins wandering around somewhere. I should have sent an assassin to sit in Tor Elessar. That would up the public order. Didn't think of that. That would have been sensible.
Come, challenge me, challenge Glenmore.
You want military access? Yeah, sure. You can have military access. My little Skaven buddy, little rat friend.
Who bothers Queek? Why should I not eat them, right?
No, non-aggression. No, non-aggression. Puppets of Chaos, right. You know, we what rights do we have? We could go for the 13th, but to be honest, I don't really need it. Dominating scheme, more food, more growth, public order might be quite nice. Let's go for that. Right performed. There we go. How much Warp Stone are we getting a turn? 39. That's pretty. That's not too bad, is it? And it looks like Remute has got a skill point. Let's pop that in. Oh, pack leader. Should really replace some of his slaves with clan rats at some point. And Boylerin. Oh no, not Boylerin. A rat has got a skill point. Let's go for Dance of Death. Is always probably a good first option there. Public order is currently, characters is 5, military crackdown is 7, so I think we're safe to leave.
Distance to cover.
Boop.
Quick moves.
Let's go and grab that.
Seemingly good.
Let's go for so Stranger Things. The site is home to an ancient shrine to a lost god. The place is bathed in power, and as your followers approach, angry runes upon the shrine illuminate their glow, a beacon to the wary. Choose! Booms a deep, disembodied voice. Aggression or Farsight. So we can get the Shroud of War will fall back, and your army shall cross the lands and seize quicker, or Aggression. A frenzy that gives them no thought for self-preservation. Aggression. Bloody red spots. We've got Frenzy, and we've got Armour of Fortune. Very nice. Let's go and...
Unsee, unnatural.
Okay, so public order currently is looking pretty good, and we're currently getting 1,302 from the province as a whole, which I mean isn't like awe-inspiring, but it's certainly not bad. I mean, we're getting 4,000 from there. We're getting 8. So we're actually getting less from the jungles of the gods than we are from Tor Elessar. So I think it's well worth capturing that actually, even if it is uninhabitable. Scar. Okay, you need to protect Queek home. That's what we're going to do with you. Boilrin, you're fine there. Remamute, you're fine there. That's good. In the aftermath, clearly two ships met in combat and brought each other low. Their rival crews, yeah, blah blah. Okay, can we get a haul of true silver or a sunken chest? Let's go for a sunken chest. So we get magic item, drop chance, and campaign line of sight, and some gambler's armor. Some more gambler's armor. We've got quite a few. I think at this point we could literally outset an entire army, a unit of storm vermin with gambler's armor. That's how much gambler's armor we've got. What's Hexotl doing? I don't trust Hexotl. Are we at war with Nagrond? Really? Did we send an intervention force? Maybe we did.
I left Clore of Nordwell. You right ear on corpse. What part of...
No. No, because I'm preparing to kill you. Armor gained. Okay. I think we're in a... Let's head over to the caverns of Queek. So we've got Tor Sapinda and Teo Squeaker are the settlements that we need to protect. So let's begin the ritual. I'm going to save first. Now we're going to begin the ritual.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the great vortex itself distorts under its pull. Be wary, though, for while the vortex is weakened, the forces of chaos will slip into this world. Ready your defenses, for they will doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
Okay, that's not too bad. They should head immediately south, so they shouldn't attack any of our settlements. And we should... Scar is waiting for them. There we go, and Queek can... Let's march him. I think he should be able to reach... And that's just a Norse army as well, so that should be fine. Okay, this should be easy enough. So that's good. Right, okay, so everyone's moved, have they? Boilrin, yes. Captain Meckengear, of course. Oh, there's a vampire's hall over there. Go and grab that. Oh, hello.
I am warlord.
Things do not look particularly good for Skrolk at the moment. It looks like he's lost the Citadel of Dusk. Yeah, he's looking a bit on the back foot, I'll be honest. But you know, we are working on the council's plan, so we should be fine. Bromsnarl has a skill point that's going to be very useful. So let's go for triangulation. I quite like that one. Remamute, you're fine there. You're getting us some food. We're currently in normal food levels, which is excellent. I think the mod I downloaded, which I think was called Captain Meckengear, run away. I'll put it in the description, but it just adds a little bit more food to certain buildings. Just like the medicinal herbs get +1 food at max rank 3, which, to be honest, that's fine for me. I think it doesn't make food completely pointless, but we've got an intervention force. But it just takes the edge off slightly, I think. So I think I prefer that. I don't want food to be completely pointless. I just don't want it to be so punishing. Okay, Chaos is currently raiding our... I wonder if it's because they are laying siege to us. So we've got the Abduct promising candidates. That's very nice. You want us to raid the Fortress of Dawn? We're not going to do that. Volatile Vortex. The Great Warding teeters on the axis and weakens for a moment. Before it recovers, the winds of magic burst forth in a tumultuous gyre around your army, greatly boosting their power reserve but increasing the likelihood of miscasts. So miscast bait chance +50% for all spellcasters, but increased power reserve and starting amount. And we are getting raiding. Okay, so we have been attacked by an intervention force. So they've got dark spears, dark shards, a lot of dark riders. How do I feel about that? I mean, missile units aren't too bad. They do have a freaking dragon, though. I think we should... I mean, Scar has this. I think this is going to be easy. We do have them in an ambush. Let's make Scar cause terror. I think that's going to be a good option. And speed. What do we got? Oh, you know what? Doomwheel probably wants more speed, doesn't it? It's going to make it 83. Jeez, that's pretty speedy. And we got an ambush. But it should be interesting. I haven't fought the Dark Elves as the Skaven before, so I'm definitely going to fight this one.
Fight! Kill!
I think this is the first time I've actually fought a battle with Skaven. Oh, that was a good shot. Versus Dark Elves. I have played a Morathi campaign, completed a Morathi campaign, but I never actually got to fight the Skaven. They got wiped out in Nagorond before I could actually fight them. So it's the first battle. I tell you what, the AI's ability to dodge your artillery shots is really annoying. Never mind. Are they going to dodge these? Yeah, not so much. That's not a bad shot. So we do have there's Scar over there with his Rat Ogre posse, and we do have defenders from the city arriving as well. Not that this should be a particularly difficult fight. The Dark Elf force is mostly just bog standard infantry. We've got some bleak swords, some dread spears, a lot of dark riders, but they're shock cavalry. Ouch. Not particularly great in prolonged battle. Ooh, ouch. Prolonged battle. So I'm not particularly concerned about this. The Black Dragon is a little bit of a worry, but I mean, if we can get the poisoned wind globes focused on that, it shouldn't be too difficult. We do have some poison wind globes. Yes, we do. That's fine. Yeah. I thought I'd recruited some, and I have. Some horses are going to come charging in towards the storm vermin, but they're going to get absolutely pelted with poisoned wind globes just before, and that is... Yeah, they've taken a lot of damage there, and their charge was a bit rubbish, to be honest. A bit lame, guys. A little bit lame. So they're not doing particularly well. In the forest over here, they have charged the reinforcements that have arrived, and it's a big brawl in the middle of the woods here. It's pretty dark, so it's difficult. I mean, the Skaven obviously have probably quite good eyesight. Mind you, Elves probably have quite good eyesight, so it's probably fine. It's just us that's suffering here, because it's very difficult to actually see what's going on. That's better. Now we can actually see where the Skaven and the Dark Elves are. That's fine. Good. The Warp Lightning Cannon just shot across and managed to vaporise several Dark Elves. The Dreadlord is getting punched in the... Yeah, I mean, you know, these Rat Ogres are just absolutely fantastic versus anything, really. I mean, they just murder everything. It's pretty good. Warp Fire Throws, not a good angle down here. A lot of them just firing directly into trees. Not great. got some clan rats have just engaged. Oh, we've got some rat ogres as well. They're charging the dark shards, and they're getting absolutely murdered. Unfortunately, the black dragon has come back and is targeting our poor warp fire throwers, and already they've taken some horrific damage from that breath attack. Holy gee, and now he's going to come charging in, and ow, that stings. Oh, yeah, that's the problem with the warp fire throwers. You have to kind of get them. They're short range, and oh, that's probably not going to help. But they're short range and quite squishy. So as you can see, this warp fire thrower unit has been basically decimated by a single dragon. Fortunately, that dragon's not going to last very long, and down it goes. Bye, dragon. And the Dark Elf Lord or Lady, I think it is. Oh, Doomwill's just going to mulch, just run over them, just mulch it. That's fine. And I think the rest of the Dark Elf army is now running away with the Rat Ogres in hot pursuit. Well, they would be if it was that stupid not moving bug that occasionally hits them. So occasionally your units, if you tell them to attack something, they'll just stop moving and not do it. Hopefully that'll get fixed. But it's a little bit annoying sometimes, but it's generally it's not too bad. I've not. Some people say it's unplayable. I've just found it a little bit annoying sometimes. It's generally when you're chasing units rather than actually fighting a battle, I've found, or at least that's the way I've experienced it. Well, that's them all dead. Good. And I think the replenishment might be useful, actually. Especially to recover my poor warp fire throwers. Oh, guys. Okay, well that's them. They run away or dead? We've got some Warpstone armor, that's good. Superior attacker, that's fine. And yes, it looks like they did take a bit of a beating. If I fight, are they going to... Okay, that should be fine. Right. Queek, you're going to run up here so that when they land they get a nasty surprise, which is Queek punching them in the face. Oh, extra powder. There are those who have a knack for purchasing artillery and their crews to or pushing artillery and their crews to new heights, allowing such machines to fire further than ever before. Constant. Self affects allies in range, +10 explosion, +10 armor piercing explosion. Yeah, well, I mean that sounds really useful, so yeah, we'll definitely go for that. And cash wise, we're doing pretty well. How's Tor Elessar? It's looking fine. Do we up? You know what? We're going to upgrade. The Tower of Stars so that we can get to the Overseer's Lookout. That one. And I think the Chaos Army should head south. So I think it's because they couldn't attack Queek home, so they just hung around raiding. I think. I hope they don't want to attack one of my settlements, because that would be irritating. Lord not moved, Boilrin, I know, that's because he's doing stuff. And oh yes, Mech and Gear, where are you? Yes, those nasty elves tried to have a dig at you, didn't they? But that's okay, you're fine. Let's head north instead, away from the nasty elves. And we got the ocean claims its own, blah blah blah. Right, we're going to go for the captain's chest. That's wax sealed rations, -10 upkeep for all units, -50 attrition suffered at high seas, and some money. And let's go after that one next. Stay away from the elves. Oh.
Unwise.
Hello, Melwyn. That's not good. I don't need that right now. Oh, you haven't attacked it. I'm going to have to kill these elves, because then I can rush back to protect Queek's Port before the chaos arrive. That's fine. That's what we're going to do. If I lose my warp fire throws, I'm going to be so... Right, I'm going to save first. Right, quick save. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'll take the replenishment, because that'll get us in tip-top condition. Got a potion of toughness. That's very nice, and then we can rush back. We're going to go back to Queek's Port and punch Melwyn. Punch him in the legs or something, in the face, in the nuts. Assuming it is, yes, it is. It's in him. That's fine. Tio Squeaker, you're fine. We've got some raiding going on there. That's a very That's a very potent vampire army there. But food is currently in a really, really good place. Settlement upkeep is -22, but we are getting a lot from raiding. Currently 6 from raiding. Commandments, all that kind of good stuff. That's fine. Scar, you have a skill point. Let's pop that in. Respected and feared. That's going to increase melee attack and weapon damage for your storm vermin. Remamute, you're not going to move. Nor tech actually. So we've got abductive. So let's go for virulent plans, and then we'll go for distill poisons. There we go.
More kills, more power.
Who owns that? That's it. You go away. You leave poor Captain Meckengear alone. Honestly, he's just having a nice time sailing around. Don't need to be a real. No, you're an elf. You're going to be a dick about it, aren't you? So let's let Lord Skrulk. Is Clan Pestilence going to fight back? That's the question. Will they be able to defeat Hexotl? And will Melwyn sail away? No, he's laying siege to Queeksport. Interesting. Okay, well I should be able to deal with him. Urshrun, non-aggression pact. No. I'm busy. Followers of Chaos. Why is that's not even on your way, mate? Is it? You should be heading south, not north. I wouldn't mind if they headed directly towards your settlement, but it seems like they just like to destroy stuff along the way, which is just frustrating. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? It looks like they're going for Zlatlan as well. That's fine. What we're going to do is I'm going to have to leave it for the moment, but next episode we will be dealing with the Chaos Forces, rebuilding our settlements because they've been raised by the I really wish that the Chaos Intervention Forces would just head for your ritual sites. That seems like, I mean, okay, sack a settlement if it's in its way, but heading north to the nearest that's a dick move. That is a dick move. Never mind. So yeah, next time we will be dealing with the stupid elves, dealing with the stupid chaos, and rebuilding my stupid settlements. So that's all to look forward to. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.